Oh, kill him!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 9 of Japan Time. I'm your host, Roger D. Luigi. The guy who just did the Terrio impression was Shofu, and we're joined this week by the wonderful War Champ 7. Good to have you back.
It's good to be back.
We also have Coast with us this week. And then, of course, Zeph, part of the Triforce of Awesome.
Hello!
And last but not least, Shofu. Are you ready? Mr. Ricky Cocaine.
Ricky Cocaine!
Woo! Alright.
Senator, we flipping pigeons. I want to let everybody know I'm here.
All right, and just to formally apologize before we begin, for those of you guys who are listening to this, as it's already recorded, we're actually live streaming this right now on War Champ's channel. Thank you very much, War Champ, for putting us up there. So if there's a little more foolishness this week, that's probably why. But there's been a lot to talk about. A lot. There's been 2 character reveals. There's been a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's get right down to the daily pictures. So the very first picture was for September 23rd, and this was a picture of Samus shooting Fox. Fox is reflecting her charge shot. And it was what was really important about this is Sakurai mentioned on Miiverse that the speed and power of Samus's charge shot has been drastically improved. So what do you guys think about this?
I have actually a lot to say this week. I have a lot to say this week about things that aren't negative.
Okay, good.
So
Impossible.
In this, we see you see how she's in her firing stance right now, right? Seeing how Fox's reflector is doing that animation thing, it means it's being sent back at her while she's still in the firing animation. So it means the time it took for her to shoot it and have it reflected back at her is like nothing.
Which is very good.
Because she's still in the stance where she shot it off.
Right.
You can even see like the.
So what you're saying is
energy.
that Fox has some incredible reflexes.
Well, it's Sakurai, because Sakurai even mentioned before that he takes the pictures himself. So Sakurai with one controller was controlling Fox and the other one was controlling Samus, and then boop, immediately, yeah.
Nah,
I'm excited by this.
Or Samus is just really foolish.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he was holding it down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You can just hold down the reflector. But
Yeah,
I'm happy
that
about
way.
this. I've wanted Samus to get a buff for a while now, especially because they completely nerfed Samus in Brawl, and she was a character that did not need to be nerfed. So
Yeah, it'd be nice if someone fixed that.
Project M.
Oh my god. the plugs, man. The plugs.
Oh my goodness. All right.
It's like a surge protector in here.
Also, I'd like to point out, because people were mentioning it, if you look in the top right of the screenshot, you can see that hole again that Sakurai keeps teasing. And someone said they saw Ridley. I don't see Ridley. I think those people are insane. But I still think Ridley's going to be a stage hazard. And
we call that hole Roy Crater.
The what?
Roy Crater.
Roy Crater.
Yeah.
Why?
We revealed Roy that day, and it made a hole in the wall.
Oh!
Well,
Well played. All right. Well, the next picture was for September 24th, and all you need to know is Mario and Peach are now officially engaged.
If you like it, you should have put a ring on it.
So I mean, the only thing to note, the background is that Pikmin stage, and yeah, the detail is really good on their gloves. Other than that, I don't really know what else to talk
Mario
about.
has a fat ass wrist, dude.
Someone brought up they're like, Peach's ring isn't on the right hand; it's always on the other hand. So I'm not even sure if that's true or not.
Maybe the picture was reversed. I don't know. The fact that someone knows that, though, like, someone actually knows that. All right, so let's move on to the next picture, which actually, this is more good stuff, too, so I'm sure Zeph will have something to say about this. So on September 25th, it said, Luigi's jump now has him paddling his legs. His vertical jump is undoubtedly high. So that's what the Miiverse post said, and there's a picture of Luigi and Mario jumping on the 3DS version of the game. And yeah, we can see that Luigi now has a new flutter jump like he does in New Super Mario Bros., New Super Mario Bros. U, etc., etc. So what do you guys think about this? Like, good for Luigi's recovery?
I don't really think much has changed other than the animation, but it would be cool if they added something like when you jump and you hold down his jump button, he'll get a little more height by patting his legs or whatever.
That's what I'm guessing. Is it like a Yoshi thing?
Yeah, maybe. Well, Yoshi's didn't work like that. I mean, like, the longer you hold it, the longer he'll be able to stay in the air.
Right.
Yeah. Yoshi's just went really high.
This just makes him seem like he'll be more floaty. But
it
it's
looks
still
well now. He has more of his own character.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
more
for sure.
original.
I like it. And on top of that, too, by the way, these 3DS screenshots we've been getting, like, recently look way better than the 3DS screenshots we got, like, 2 months ago. So I don't know what they've been doing in Engine, but it looks great now. Like, it looked good before, but it looks really, really good now. All right, well, let's move
Almost
on.
like it's HD.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost. All right, well, let's move on to the first giant Megaton announcement.
No.
First big one.
No.
September 26th, Toon Link was reconfirmed for Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS. So the Miiverse post said, Toon Link joins the battle. Just look at those innocent cat eyes. The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD is out in Japan today. So yeah, they revealed Toon Link on the day of Wind Waker HD's Japanese release date. And yeah, what do you guys think? I did not expect Toon Link this early.
I didn't expect him at
To
all.
be honest, I didn't expect him at all either because we did that whole thing where we spoke about the Spirit Track stage.
On the train, right? Well, Rick,
But
go ahead.
I'm not happy about him being back because Sakurai specifically said no clones.
Toon
Where?
Link isn't a clone, though. Toon Link is in a completely different category. I mean, it's
When
the
did he
same
say
moveset.
Hold on, when did he
Didn't
say
he
that?
say he was trying to not have any clone characters?
Yeah, but the difference is I think Toon Link is differentiated enough where they could change. I mean, it doesn't look like based on the pictures that they changed him very much, if at all.
No, that's like saying Falco isn't a clone of Fox.
But exactly what I was going to say is I feel like they're differentiated enough. It's exactly like what Ko said. It's like they're like to each other like Falco and Fox are to each other. So
I'm still not happy about it, but whatever.
I got to say, though, the look of Toon Link, just
Yeah,
graphically,
he looks way better than
way better. I don't know what was going on with his hair in the last version, but it looked like this plastic garbage, and it looks way better now. It looks like they got the toon shading down right.
No. I mean, like, he looks better graphically, Pixar animation and everything, but like, it's too claymation for me.
To claymation, what?
It's because in Brawl they went heavy with the cell shading, and you can really tell with it. And then this one is just really nice.
Maybe, I don't know. Like in the Wind Waker HD remake, like he looks really cartoony in comparison to his Brawl, or not his Brawl, this Wii U version.
That's actually true, but I think Sakurai did that on purpose to avoid sort of what happened with PlayStation All-Stars. I'm not saying that he's even played that game or acknowledged its existence, and I'm surprised I've even brought it up again, but I'm just saying, in that game, one of the worst things about it is that they basically just ripped models and then threw them in the same game, and so they all looked completely different. Like, it didn't look like a cohesive art style, whereas now, like in Smash Brothers, like you said, he might look a little claymation, but he certainly looks better like he did in Brawl. And I think he sort of fits in with the rest of the cast. There was a picture I saw someone post of like the whole cast that's been confirmed so far together, and I think he completely matches like the primary colors of the other cast. And I don't know. I'm happy he's back for sure, and I think it looks good.
Everyone looks good. The
Yeah.
game is gorgeous.
It is. Let's go to September. Oh wow! Move on to more Toon Link. Great. All right. So on September 27th, we got a picture of Toon Link with Donkey Kong and Link on Battlefield, and Donkey Kong picked up one of Link's bombs, Toon Link's bombs, with the caption, "Excuse me, sir, did you happen to drop this bomb?" Nothing really of note here. I just want to mention Donkey Kong's fur looks incredible.
Yeah, I was gonna say like,
Incredible.
his head, man. That just looks. Oh, that looks so superb.
So good.
Superb. Look at my man Link in the background chilling, maxing, relaxing.
Link actually gave him the bomb to give it to Toon Link.
That's another thing I wanted to mention.
Kill that clone. Get him out of here.
Get him out of the game. No,
Link hired DK as a hitman.
that's true. Maybe he might be. So September 30th is the next picture, and this again is Toon Link. So we got Toon Link and Link attacking what looks to be Donkey Kong in the Pyrosphere stage. The two heroes swinging it out with a double spin attack, so they're both doing up B. The animation looks way better on this now. Way better.
I mean,
yeah,
you can't- you
the
can't
effects
tell
look
that.
really cool.
Yeah, the particles and all that.
You see that ice?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was going to ask about that. What is that?
It's just probably a hit effect from a sword or something.
Glass shattering
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah.
We can see it better in a later picture, I think.
Cool. All right, well, we'll bring it up in that later picture then. We'll go to the next picture. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, here we go. So 10-1, big picture was Olimar and Wii Fit Trainer. and they're doing the warrior pose. I'm just kidding. The real picture of the day was Sonic the Hedgehog joining Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS. So no, what? Last week you guys were begging for Sonic to come back. Talking
I wasn't.
in Shadow.
Sonic?
What?
Sonic, I'm alright with. Toon Link? I don't know about that one.
Can we talk about how much better Sonic looks now too? Like, oh my goodness.
It's almost as if everyone looks amazing and the game is HD.
Not just because of that. I mean his actual character model, not like in terms of fidelity. I mean,
Yeah, because they gave him the side mouth back like he's supposed to be.
right, but in Brawl, he looked like he was like a stuffed animal with socks shoved in him. Like, it looked really weird.
So did everyone.
Not everybody. Sonic specifically looks weird. There were a ton of pictures for this.
Super Smash Bros. Sock Puppet, aka Brawl.
That's true.
Actually, didn't it have ragdoll physics?
Yes,
Oh my goodness, so there you go, that works.
I think it did.
I think it did, yeah, because it was running on Havoc.
What? Did,
All right.
Huh?
The Havoc physics engine? Hello?
What was running on Havoc?
Brawl.
Brawl.
Yeah, I know, but ragdoll physics.
Havoc is known for the ragdoll physics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm stupid, so whatever.
Yeah. So
As we were.
there were a ton of pictures of Sonic. Most notably, now Zeph, I think you want to bring this up because you talked about this before we started recording. Is there's a picture of Sonic and what appears to be the Sonic level of the new games, and so
Yeah.
you said you have a theory about that.
Okay, so they could have just easily edited how the game works for this specific thing, but there's only one character that entire stage, and it looks like something from Adventure Mode. Because there is no other character on that stage besides Sonic
Isn't there? Doesn't he fight someone during the video though?
on that stage, but during
Yeah.
that part of the video, it was just him.
That was in that stage too. The only thing that I don't think it's part of an adventure mode. I think it's just based on Windy Hill Zone, or I think it's called Windy Hill Zone. I don't know what it's called. The first level in Sonic Lost World.
I think it's like a spherical stage, and it just like slowly progresses, like the Mario stage in Brawl. And if you like, and it's just like the edges are walls. If you
No, I
fall
don't think-
behind.
I don't think it's like that because there's two different screenshots. There's the one where he's running, and then there's one where he's like in the air jumping. But if you see in the background, there's like a tall block of whatever, and then two trees, and they're like, it's curved, like it's on a circle. You can tell just by looking at the two different pictures.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
kind of what I was thinking, is that
There
it
was-
worked almost like, you know how Brinstar Depths rotated? I don't think
Yeah,
it's going to
like that.
rotate that much, but I think it's almost that.
Also, back to the Adventure Mode thing.
Yeah.
There is no screenshot of him fighting anybody on his stage, right?
No.
Nope, there isn't.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I was thinking.
I wish I had the picture handy, but someone on Reddit combined like a bunch of screenshots
Yeah, I
from
could go get
pictures in
that
the
right
video,
now.
and he like stitched the stage together, and it just looks like it's a big circle that would like slowly rotate as you play on it.
Which
Well,
would be
isn't
great.
that how the game is too? Where
Yeah.
everything like there's a lot of rotating stuff.
Yeah, people are calling it Super Sonic Galaxy, and it hasn't even come out yet, so I think...
Yeah, so I figure it's like a spherical stage that like slowly auto progresses, kind of like Mushroomy Kingdom.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got the picture if Imager decides to load, but
cool. Yeah, I sort of got
Alright,
the
here
same
it is.
vibe, too, but I'm surprised they didn't save the spherical thing to a Galaxy stage.
that's the picture.
Oh, all right. And so for those of you guys who are now watching the video and watching the podcast, we'll also post this on the new Facebook page. But there is a picture right now of Sonic running through Windy Hill Zone, the new stage in Brawl. And yeah, I could totally see what Zeph is talking about now, where it connects and there's no other characters on the whole stage. But it definitely looks like a rotating stage. So,
I mean, Adventure Mode would be nice, especially with the Sonic stage.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I feel like, didn't we get a deconfirmation of a single player, or am I crazy?
We got no story mode or no cutscenes. Adventure Mode and Melee didn't have any.
That's right. Oh, man. Oh, that'd be great, actually. Return to adventure mode and have, like, little Eggman robots, and you could fight. Oh, that'd be so much better. That'd already be infinitely better than what was in Subspace. So there's a really good picture, and this was also seen in the video, too, of Samus attacking Sonic on what appears to be the Pilot Wing stage. And people were mentioning that Sonic's dodge looks different than it did in Brawl.
It does kind of.
Okay, so what is that about? Because I went back and played Brawl, and I didn't really notice anything.
It didn't look
Well, in
different.
Brawl,
It's just the way he dropped. It was weird. It's like his
He like
Okay,
did a
in Brawl-
backflip.
Yeah, he does a backflip and his like whole like figure goes upside down.
yeah. It's kind of weird.
It's different, yeah. And then now
It's stylish.
It did look. Some other people were mentioning too. There's a screenshot of Sonic on the whatever it is, the Punch Out, the wrestling stage, whatever it is, and he's attacking Luigi and Link. And in the background, there's like an effect after he hits them, and it doesn't look like anything from any of Sonic's current moves. And people are guessing this might be a new move, but I don't really know what it could be. You guys have any
It could just be
guesses?
that you remember that light streak that he talked about that follows the characters when they're like flying away or something. Like maybe they were just hit downwards, and that little stream of light came to show who got hit.
I could see that for Link.
To be honest, it doesn't look like Luigi got hit. It was only Link.
Yeah, Luigi looks kind of like he's air dodging out of it.
He looks like he
Something
bounced
like-
off the ground. Actually, I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
What? He's talking about when Luigi got spin dashed?
There you go. All right, so he got spin dashed.
What are you guys talking about?
See the one where you know the one where Sonic's like crouching and then Link's like on the ground with the blue flame thingy and then Luigi's in the air. I'm talking about that, but I said it doesn't look like Luigi's getting hit by anything.
Oh, well, it's just probably, you know when you get hit and then you have that animation where you're falling?
Yeah,
if you
that's
don't
what I
press-
thought it was.
That's what it is.
Well, actually,
I wanna bring up one real quick.
Yeah.
The one with Sonic and Mega Man. I don't know what stage that is.
That's not even there yet. We're not there yet, dude.
Oh no! I know which one he's talking about. That's Skyloft. So that actually is that's Skyloft. So the picture he's talking about is Mega Man fighting Sonic, just the two of them, and they're on one of the platforms in Skyloft. I think it's next to the bazaar that was in the game, and you could actually see in the background Beetle's flying shop. So that's definitely from Skyloft. Yeah.
Where are you guys looking?
This is on the Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I was looking
file.
at a different picture. Okay.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. yeah. So that's definitely the Skyloft stage.
Okay.
While we're on the topic of the stuff that was announced on October 1st, though, let's talk about that video because there was some interesting stuff in that video.
Yeah. Okay.
Japan time.
A lot of things that let me down.
Rewind theory.
All right. Well, hold on. Whoa. Zeph, what let you down?
It's just Brawl.
What?
Confirmed for Brawl.
Explain yourself. You can't just go out and throw some haterade out. You gotta
All
explain.
the
Yo,
mechanics and shit.
Did you see the start of that video though?
Yeah, the start of the video is nice.
Smash 4 confirmed bullet time.
It was okay. It's faster than Brawl by about 30%. I'll give it that.
Yo, he's got numbers. He's crunched these numbers. He's played the game. He has seen the frame data.
30%.
He analyzed the
Okay,
videos.
well,
You already hear it.
Okay, I have to say something real quick. There's
Yeah.
two things confirmed in the video that we brought up. The first thing was with Sonic's air dodge. You can see when Samus shoots her energy shot at Donkey Kong, he air dodges up, and he still does the upside down thing where he does like a back.
That looked like a spot dodge to me.
Yeah,
I did not for a moment think he was in the air when he did that.
If that's a spot dodge, that's awesome, man.
That takes
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why we were talking about it being cool.
that took too long.
Well,
You guys keep
and-
talking about that. And
No spot dodge lasts that long. Hello. You tell me when he got when Sonic did the little dodge on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they last that
Here,
long.
There's no way.
This part of the video right here.
It would be impossible.
Why would he jump in the air to do a
Short hop
spot
and air dodge at the same
Yeah,
time.
he short hop and air dodge. Yeah.
Actually,
Oh,
we're on the topic of the video too. I wanted to say that I replayed. There's like 3 seconds of footage of Link, Kirby, and Sonic fighting on the Pyrosphere stage. I replayed that video at least 50 times, looking for some sign of Ridley in the background.
You're a fanatic.
I know, but I'm trying to like find out why we haven't seen him yet. But you can clearly see lava falling in the background.
Character.
I know.
I know. Okay.
Now you look like a fool all this time, saying that Ridley might not have a chance becoming a full character.
Oh, because of Toon
We
Link.
have the Toon Link thing. Oh, if we had to go back a
Well,
million
actually,
years ago.
No, let's talk about that right now because you just brought it up. So we said that Toon Link was pretty much deconfirmed in like the first episode because of the screenshots of the Spirit Track stage and Toon Link in the background.
Yep.
But, because Ricky, you called me up the day this happened, and I wanted to debunk you, but I didn't.
I berated you.
I
That's
know,
what
but
did.
I saved it because of this podcast. Because the difference is, in the Legend of Zelda series, there are multiple links. They are in different timelines. They exist at different times. Ridley
Yeah.
is always
You know what? That goes for the Smash Bros. Series too.
No, hold on though.
We
No.
had 2 things
Ridley
for 2
is
days.
always Ridley in every Metroid game. Ridley is always Ridley. He gets turned into different things, like the space pirates give him armor and give him different things, but he's still Ridley. So if they were to throw Ridley in the background of the Pyrosphere stage, right, and then put him as a character, that wouldn't work. Especially if it was like an enormous Ridley and then some shrunk down version that's like the size of Bowser, it would be crazy.
I mean, you're out here screaming anarchy, but at the same time, it still would give you the same weird feeling to see Toon Link and Spirit Tracks Link on the same stage. Like, we're gonna be weirded out regardless because there's these multiple clone-looking like characters.
That's
so
true.
like, we just don't have enough to go off on.
That's true. All right, maybe I should stop talking about Ridley then until we have a little more information.
I mean, if you do succeed in this, I don't know, this campaign of yours, to make sure that Ridley is not a main character, I mean, then you get the props for it.
Good.
Yeah.
So the next part of the video I want to discuss too is there's a brief clip of them fighting on the Pilot Wing stage, and the plane is moving crazy fast in that little bit of footage. And I don't know if it's sped up or if that's like the actual speed of the plane. But, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Because it looks crazy.
That's a kamikaze move.
That's definitely the plane itself.
Pearl Harbor.
No offense.
This is in the video. So
Yeah,
there's like 3 seconds, 4 seconds of footage. I'm trying to replay it really fast.
It's set around 18 seconds.
Right. So around 18, it's right before Sonic does that weird dodge between Samus and
I also wanted to bring up with that dodge. Is that Samus's new charge shot, like that Sakura is talking about?
and there we can see how fast it really is.
And it's crazy fast. Because that knocks all the way to DK within half a second, it seems like. So
yeah,
it's pretty good. And also, it looks like Sonic's forward air got a bit of a buff. Or is that his back air?
Is his forward air. His back air is the kick thing. We didn't see his forward air.
Okay, well, this doesn't look like the kick thing, though. This looks like a new animation, unless he's... Oh, no. Maybe that is his back air. I'm just crazy.
Yeah, that is his back air. You're talking about when he's just manhandling Luigi?
Right.
That's his back here per se.
That's his back air.
Okay. Yeah, it looked weird in the clip, so maybe that's
Also,
just...
I like how we get our first footage. You go ahead.
They've made a point to mention sometimes that like some movesets would get changed, so we can't really speculate on people's attacks yet until it's like out.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they might be showing them off now with like brawl moves right now, but then by the time the game comes out, they might not even have any of those anymore.
Based on what we've seen of Sonic, though, I could already tell like they've fixed him a little. Like his moves.
His new up smash, well, possibly could be his new up smash. Looks nice.
Yeah. The thing about Sonic, and people who've played the games know this, it's like the thing about Sonic is he has no real KO power other than his forward smash and sometimes his back air. So if they could do anything to buff any of his regular smashes, I think that would be a good thing.
Sonic's whatever character to me. I could care less what they do with him.
The one positive thing about having Sonic back is just the possibility and the dream that we might have another supporting character from the Sonic franchise.
Again,
Knuckles and Shadow.
Yo, let's rewind and slow it down.
Slow it down.
Knuckles and Shadow.
Now,
let's talk about the possibility of Knuckles and Shadow gracing us and just wrecking the stage, because those are the real characters that everybody's interested in. I mean, like, yeah, Sonic is iconic, but a Shadow to rival it? Are you serious?
I strongly think that we won't get Shadow, and that I think maybe most we can hope for is that Sonic is going to get an alternate color, like where he kind of looks like Shadow, similar to what
Hopefully
happens
it's not
Daisy.
a cop-out dark
that would be stupid.
Sonic, but...
That'd be stupid. I just don't want... I don't want them to be foolish and like throw in a Tails or a...
That's probably what
Eggman.
it would be.
No, Tails would be, if anything, Tails would be an assist trophy, and Knuckles would be the main.
Oh, no.
Please no.
If anything, it would be Tails, because, like, that's like it's like Mario and Luigi.
But that's not fair.
What if it's gross? What if it's Eggman?
But that's gross.
Eggman, I think, would be saved for sort of what we were talking about with like some sort of adventure mode. I feel like he'd be a boss for sure.
That'd be better.
You know, where he'd be in one of his mechs from the old Sega games, and he'd be swinging the wrecking ball or whatever.
Character? He's like the whole premise of Eggman is, or Robotnik or whatever, is that he jumps into a machine and then he fights Sonic. Like you can't. How can you scale that down into just one usable person?
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying he'd be more suited to be a boss.
Yeah, that's why I agree with you.
Cool. All right, and no Big the Cat. We can confirm that right now.
If there's going to be a second Sonic character, it's going to be Knuckles or Shadow.
I hope it's Knuckles.
Think so?
I really do.
I mean,
'Cause how I see
Shadow
it-
was an assist trophy before. That's true.
He
This
was
is how I
he
see
was
it.
an assist trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chaos
Yeah.
Control.
Did Chaos Control.
Wow,
Brawl.
I don't play Brawl and I don't play with items on, so I wouldn't know.
Wow.
Okay, this is how I see
Got
it.
him.
Tails and Sonic is like Mario and Luigi. Sonic and Knuckles is like Mario and Yoshi.
No,
And then-
That's not true at
What?
all. It's like Fox and Falco.
Tails is the Yoshi, man. Tails is the Yoshi.
And then I see. Well,
Well,
I don't
if
know.
Tails or Knuckles is the Yoshi, then we're not getting either of them.
How about
We
we
got
stop
Yoshi.
trying to drop?
Knuckles,
How about
Knuckles
Yeah,
is
how about we move on with life, huh?
How about you stop trying to draw parallels between things that don't have a parallel?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll move on. We'll move on.
Have the parallel.
So we're going to move on to October 2nd. So this is the next picture. And actually, this is another Sonic picture, too. But it's a picture of Sonic and Mega Man both doing their up Bs. Just further confirmation that the Spring and Rush stay on the stage. So this is actually the same as what happened in Brawl. Nothing has really changed. And then Sakurai's little thing said, let's compete on jump springs, the springs that can also shoot other fighters into the air. So
What I'm getting from this is if Mega Man up B's off the stage, Rush dies.
I think we've actually already seen that, haven't we?
I don't
In the
know.
initial
Oh, yeah.
trailer.
Yeah. No, it's still the spring.
All right, so the next picture was oh my god, do we really have to go to the? All right, so the next picture was October 3rd, and this is a pic. This is like feels like the initial weeks when we got these pics of the day. It's a picture of Toon Link being shocked at Sonic being the game because of Sakurai's little thing he wrote as the caption with it. Excuse me, but didn't I just hear you say that Sonic joins the battle? I didn't just hear that, did I? And then it's in the Smashville stage, what appears to be the city folk area of the Smashville stage. So people were asking me this before, so maybe it's a good way to talk about it. Are there two different versions of Smashville, or does the stage just open up at different parts, like in the village and in the city, depending on the time of day?
The platform might just move around the whole stage.
It might just move like around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, Delphino Plaza style.
Yeah, I would.
And hopefully not transform.
I'm
Yes.
sure it doesn't transform, but if anything, I could see it moving around the world. Because actually, the whole big thing about Animal Crossing is the scrolling mechanic.
Yeah,
You're
like
walking.
the bowling ball.
Yeah, so I could see that happening, where basically just the stage does that, where it's like a bowling ball, or it's.
I have a better
Smashville is like the perfect stage.
It really is.
Okay, I have a better question.
Yeah.
How the hell is Toon Link doing that while jumping?
It could be an air dodge. Or his initial jump animation.
What I thought it was after his back air. That's what I thought
Yeah,
it was.
it looks like
Oh,
either
yeah.
the startup or end of an attack.
Yeah, I thought it was the end of his back air, but I don't know.
Oh, the fact that he's looking at us directly.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to that.
Because it would be like mid-animation right before he's looking back to either hit or forward. Yeah. And then Sakurai just took the picture at the right time. So, all right, and the last daily picture of the week was for October 4th. And it's a picture of, this is the one Zeph was talking about earlier, with Mario, Sonic, and Mega Man all on the same stage.
Hype.
And then this is definitely Battlefield. So, no question that's the
Mega
back.
Man's spot dodge looks ridiculous.
I think it looks great, though. 'cause
That's his
like a
hit
lot.
animation, though, in the games. That's what it looks like when he gets hit.
Right.
That's just kind of weird.
I like it. I think it looks cool. I'm really digging the effects of the characters.
I just like seeing these three characters in the same game, finally.
Yeah.
I think all they're missing
so cool.
is Snake. Snake cool.
No, thank
Snake
you.
isn't as iconic as these three.
I'm going to make a
I mean, but
prediction
it
actually
feel like
right now.
you got everything.
Cut.
Exactly. I feel Snake got cut. And I would put money on the fact that I think Snake is out for multiple reasons.
And
Only thing-
I would not be upset.
Only thing that would make this picture better is if his box is in the background. That'd be the best thing.
The
To
thing,
hint that out? Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But I don't really care if Snake's gone or not. What I want is Bayonetta, but I'm not going to talk about her.
right. I want Bayonetta, and then I don't want it, but people have been mentioning Pac-Man. But the thing that I think is important, though, because people ask us about this all the time, and people talk about this all the time, that I really want to just give this clarification about Snake. is Snake specifically was asked to be in Melee to Sakurai by Kojima, and Sakurai didn't have the time to put him in the game. He put him in Brawl, and at the time, Twin Snakes was only a couple years old, so Metal Gear Solid was on a Nintendo platform. And you could argue, yes, like Snake Eater was on 3DS, but the thing is, and I think this is the key difference and the reason why we're not getting Snake in Brawl, is Snake now has a new voice actor. And there's no way Nintendo and Namco are going to give Kiefer Sutherland the money to voice Snake in Smash Brothers. It's not going to happen.
That's,
we won't
that's
have
some
the
terrible reasoning.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
The same thing. What?
I don't think Snake's going to be in Smash 4, but that's not anywhere close to the reason I would have said why.
Why would you have said why then? Because David Hayter isn't going close to it anymore. He's not going to touch it.
He's not that impressive of a character.
What?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? For being War Champ 7, what are you talking about? He's like
I'm
the second
saying-
best character in Brawl.
Well, that doesn't
Excuse
mean
me?
anything.
He's like 6th, I think.
Okay, 6th, 5th, 6th, whatever.
He's-
But he's
he's
still
still
good.
a
You're
very
making
good
so many people go off on a tangent right now, probably.
That's nice. Like, Jigglypuff's like the 4th best character in Melee. That doesn't make her amazing or cool.
Uh-huh.
Jigglypuff's probably coming back though.
So you're saying Snake isn't cool, which is a damn lie.
I'm saying I don't care for him. No.
Yeah, Rogers seems like he was making a lot more
So-
sense with his madness.
No, that.
Thank you.
That reasoning is
Thank
even
you,
worse.
Ricky.
The reasoning is so much worse than Rogers.
Snake is like nowhere near the level of Mega Man or Sonic in
According
terms
to
of like
who?
third-party popularity. Anyone!
I'm getting defended right now. This feels amazing.
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Yeah.
Can we just talk about that? I'm getting defended.
Either way, that logic is 10 times worse than Rogers.
Woo! Woo! Ricky, you got to edit in some like super effective Pokemon thing right now. Oh my goodness! All right. Anyways,
Do you
let's.
think Snake's new voice actor
Oh, time out.
is
War Champ
the
three.
reason
Yeah,
he's not
yeah. Let me rethink this.
Okay.
Let me rethink.
I'm gonna give you an out right now.
Let me rethink this real quick.
War Champ, I'm gonna give you this opportunity to come back to the crew and discuss something meaningful because there's been some good Project M news, and that is why you're here. So let's discuss that Dr. Mario. Let's discuss those alternate costumes. Talk about what was on Turbo Tuesday, would you please, Mr. War Champ 7?
Well, we announced the alternate costume engine, which for those who follow Brawl Hacking really closely, it's basically a fancier version of Seedless. Dr. Mario is going to be basically just like another color for Mario, with like all his traditional Melee sound effects and visual effects. So like he's gonna have the lightning on forward smash. He's gonna have the pill. He's gonna have the pill sound effects. He's not a different character though. He's not using one of the clone slots. And we're getting a blog post out soon with like more information. But like one of our self-imposed limits we're doing for the alt costumes, and to kind of like keep them in check and just to kind of keep them up to our standard, is that all costumes are gonna be like the same character. So like we're not gonna have like a shadow costume for Sonic or
okay.
Got it.
or like anything like that. Any alt costumes, it's gonna be the same character because we can't change like the voices of the characters.
It would
So
be awkward.
We can't
Yeah.
do like gender bending. We can't do like anything like that. We're not gonna do like Daisy on Peach because it's still gonna be Peach's voice and all that. So any alt costumes we do, it's going to be the same character, but like a variation.
I'm actually really glad you brought that up because I was specifically going to ask about that because at the end of the video, there were like silhouettes of different characters, and one of them looked like Pikachu, and then one was Toon Link, and I was like, I don't think they're going to add different characters to those, to those like those slots. I mean, I know me and Ricky when we were in college, we would basically hack Skull Kid onto Toon Link, but I just don't think that's feasible for Project M. And actually, I'm kind of happy that we're not doing
And
this.
well, you can see what they mean because the silhouettes are the Queen Jigglypuff, which is still Jigglypuff,
Right.
the Party Hat Pikachu. What I'm
Still
assuming is Mr. L,
That's exactly what I thought. That's
Link to
exactly
the
what I
Past
thought.
Toon Link, and I don't know.
Something else, yeah. I didn't even think of Link to the Past Toon Link. That's a really good idea. I didn't even think of
I
that.
will not state
Yeah,
how
well,
right or wrong you are about any of those.
All right. Well, while we are waiting, since obviously you can't reveal anything else, Ricky, what's going on with listener questions?
Are we gonna break before?
Do you want a break before? Do you need a break?
I don't know.
He
Ricky
said,
said.
he said.
Then
We
let's
will.
take a break. You heard it here. All right, Zeph's calling it. So we're going to take a quick break, guys, and we will be right back. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, and we are back from the break with listener questions. Now, Ricky, you said you had something you wanted to bring up first, so I'm going to let you talk about it, so it's all yours.
Oh, okay. Look, we can just directly go into the questions, and then I can rip into you a little bit later.
Okay.
But this is the first question that we got from Cameron Wichert. Okay,
Hi,
I'm
Cameron.
thinking it's supposed to be like, you know, an offshoot of Richard. I don't know.
All right.
Anyways, so it says, do you guys think Sora from Kingdom Hearts can make it into Smash Bros?
What?
Where'd I put that shotgun?
Ghost is speaking for me before I even started. What is this?
No,
Perfect.
never, ever, not in any lifetime ever. No.
Thank you.
Or
Wait.
any other Kingdom Hearts character?
No.
No, never, ever. No Mickey Mouse, no Goofy.
No, give me Goofy. Actually, you know what? I was on Roger's side before, and I changed. I was on Roger's side before, but I just changed my mind. Give me Goofy. Goofy for Smash 4.
You get a Donald Duck. That's all I want.
I changed my mind.
Donald Duck.
I changed my mind.
Oh my god, Shofu, what if they did Donald Duck in an alternate costume with Swanna from Pokemon?
Whoa. No, Swanna's not a
See,
duck.
okay. This
Ducklet
the
is. Ducklet's a duck.
You gotta listen to his reasoning first before you come on this witch hunt.
All right, so what's his reasoning? Give it.
So he says,
Sora's so cool.
I think he'd be a good character. There's a lot of things Nintendo could do with his moveset, and I think he could make it having history with Nintendo since the GBA with Chain of Memories and
Okay.
recently being on 3DS.
Do you see Kingdom Hearts 3 on Wii U? No. Check, please. Next question.
Boom! Roasted.
Shots fired. Hashtag roasted.
I personally just like,
Hashtag Kingdom Heartless.
Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna kill myself soon.
When he said they could do so much with him, all I really could think, like, the only thing that comes to my mind when you bring up Sora is the Keyblade, and that's it. Like, what are you gonna do?
That would actually be okay. Admittedly, if they made the Keyblade an item, that would be kind of cool. But other than that, I don't want anything Kingdom Hearts in my Smash Brothers, nor is it going to happen. So
Give me Goofy.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, it's evident to me that you guys are.
I was gonna break out the Mickey impression, but
I could just do my Peach voice again. Ha ha.
Yep. Okay. So since everybody's being,
Uh-huh.
You keep it
I
at
won't say
PG-13,
it.
bro.
I won't say it.
You need assistance.
Since everybody's being the best, is what he meant to say.
Probably.
Let's go on to the next one.
All right.
By,
So Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan. Paul Bunyan. He said, "Do you think there will be?"
Ricky's going outside.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Outside.
Ricky's outside, number 2. I think he's still reading like he thinks he's not outside. Beautiful.
And I don't know
Ricky,
how
all over again. This is beautiful.
You went to the mountains.
All right. While Ricky is outside, I'm going to save time. I'm going to read the question. So it's from Paul Bunyan. And he says, do you think there will be a significant Street Pass feature for Smash Brothers besides time and score records? What would you want out of a Smash Street Pass? Trophies somehow? So, I mean, I'd like to see Street Pass trophies. They did that with Street Fighter, and I loved it. So I would like to see it again. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm not too familiar with Street Pass. I know what it is, but I don't ever use it for anything, so I don't really know how to answer it.
I really need to get a 3DS.
All right, so for people who don't know...
Pokemon comes out in a week, and you don't have a 3DS. How are you alive?
I have a week. Relax.
No, that's not enough time. It's not
I'm
enough time.
actually planning on that 2DS.
Wait. Before we get off a tangent, I want to bring something up because apparently some of you guys don't know what this is. So Street Pass is the feature in 3DS where basically your system automatically tags with other systems that are in the vicinity of you. And it like sends information from your game to their game, and you get like new items and certain things. So in Animal Crossing, you get someone else's house. In Street Fighter, you get these little trophies that battle with each other, things like that. So I could potentially see the trophies being implemented via Street Pass. Score records, I don't know who would even want to read that. I mean, I'm sure they could do it, but I don't think anyone's going to want to read your score record unless it's like a win record. I don't know. I don't really know what else. Maybe like if they bring back target toss, or not target toss. What was the name of it? Break the targets?
Yeah.
They could bring that back maybe, or...
For that, I hope they bring back unique stages per character.
Yes.
And not just levels.
Yeah, I would definitely like that. I don't know. I can't really think of anything else that would be...
Stickers? What,
To the streets.
Ricky, come inside.
Can you guys hear me?
There's a storm out there.
There's a storm outside,
Yeah,
Ricky.
there's a storm.
Okay, is this better? Is this better?
Yeah.
Come back.
Okay.
How was your vacation?
Oh my goodness.
All right, so I'm
You
going
see the
to-
ladies.
Whoop, I'm going to copy this right into the chat. All right, Shofu, the next question's yours.
All right, where is it?
Right in the chat, Bop.
All right.
Hi, guys.
Hey. Yo! So I just have one question. Do you guys think that other characters will have a revised moveset based on the newest release of their series? Just like what they did to Pip by revising his moveset slightly to the Icarus Uprising moveset? That makes perfect sense to me. I say why not?
Yeah, me too.
I hope so, because there's a few people that could... They got a little redundancy in their moves. They might have been recently announced. Might be things that they could do about a certain character who happens to be blue and fast.
Does he rhyme with tonic?
He might.
I think he... Yeah. I was gonna break into like rolling around at the speed of sound.
So wait, so you guys are actually implying that
Follow my rainbow.
you guys are actually implying that Sonic will have new moves in his game?
I actually no. Well,
He's got
we
the
brought this up before.
new parkour stuff apparently.
And we brought this up before too. The Wisp moves that were in Sonic Lost World and were also in Sonic Colors, both of which were Nintendo exclusive games. I could see them implementing Wisps in some way into his moveset. Maybe not as his main moves, like maybe not his specials.
They said the Wisps are going to be back in Lost Worlds in some capacity, and he's
Right,
got like
so-
just like a new parkour movement system. So
Yeah,
I can definitely see some new stuff happening.
for sure.
If they aren't lazy.
It's true. I don't really know what else is coming out in like soon, other than things that recently came out.
Pokemon.
Oh, well, actually, thank you, because we're going to segue into another question by Sebastian, who asked, I have 2 questions. Feel free to discuss them both. Well, I'm going to pick one. So, Sebastian, he just said, do you think the Forbidden 7 from Super Smash Bros. Brawl will make it into the next Super Smash Bros. Game?
No.
The reason I'm segueing this is because of one character in particular, and with Pokemon coming out soon, I think it's vital that we discuss this.
Dixie
Mr.
Tom?
Mewtwo. I think for sure, if Mewtwo comes back, he will definitely have moves that are from the newest release of the game.
Mewtwo's of the utmost relevance right now.
Right. I mean, more so than ever. He's one of 2 Pokemon confirmed so far that has dual Mega Evolutions. He's super important.
He has a movie out. He's in that new Pokemon series. He's everywhere right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's in Origin. That's right.
Yeah.
You guys also
Getting his ass whooped.
Charizard X.
Charizard ate his soul.
Hey, what if Charizard is a standalone Pokemon and his final smash is Mega?
I would be more than happy. I would love
Sure, a
that.
lot of people would.
Bring it
Keep,
in.
keep
can
your
they
Mega
decide
Evolutions out of my Smash Bros.
You
No.
don't think they'd be good for like a final smash, or if there aren't
No.
standard in the what? Why?
This is the
That's so
first
boring.
time War Champ
This man Warchamp,
not
man.
talk.
What are you saying
He's
right
going
now?
crazy today.
Yeah,
I
he's-
don't know.
Let's be honest here. It doesn't affect anyone. Let's
This man
be
has
these
lost
items.
his mind.
It's real.
But okay, how would they decide if it's Charizard or if it's Mewtwo? Are
Did
they
you think
going with the X
Did you think
or the
hold
Y?
on, Did you think Wario Man was a cool final smash?
No,
Because
but the
that-
difference is Wario's not a cool character. Mewtwo and
Yeah,
Charizard
but-
are awesome.
All right. Let's relax.
Hey, don't talk about Zeph that way.
Yo. But like, it's such a boring final smash.
Okay,
it's just
what
it's
else
just him
would
but
it
stronger.
what else would it possibly be? It's him
The
but
only thing-
stronger. What? Supersonic is too.
That was Sonic, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Super
even
Sonic-
worse.
Wait, whoa,
What?
okay. We're getting off.
What else would it possibly be?
War Champ spouting the foolishness in this
What else could
episode.
Wario and
Let me
Sonic's
pull this back.
final
Hold
smashes
on.
possibly be?
Time out. Executive order. Time out. Back
I'm
on
not
topic.
saying the concept was a terrible idea. I'm just saying how it functioned was a terrible idea.
Right, but what if? And I think Shofu brought this up in a previous episode. What if, Coast? You better be quiet right now before I smack you. I'm not kidding.
He's in his happy place.
All right. What I'm thinking, because Shofu brought this up before, is I think if Mewtwo or Lucario or Charizard, whoever else, whatever Pokemon gets brought in, if it has a Mega Evolution, why not just have that Mega Evolved version immediately be the Pokemon you play as? So you just play as Mega Mewtwo X or Mega Mewtwo Y, or you just play as Charizard, and their final smash could be like a really powerful move instead of them transforming.
I
So
got,
Shofu,
like a temporary thing.
no, like a permanent thing. Like Shofu, you even mentioned a couple episodes ago that you'd rather them just have Mega Lucario instead of Lucario.
Yeah.
Right, so I mean, they could do that with Mewtwo. And then for his...
Mega Evolutions are permanent.
No, but the thing about Mega Evolutions that's important is that Mega Evolutions only occurred during battle. Like, in the canon of the games, they only occurred during battle. And since the Pokemon are doing nothing but battling in Smash Brothers, it seems like a perfect opportunity for them to Mega Evolve.
I have a problem with that though, because there's two different Mega Evolutions.
Well, what they
For
could
some
do then,
Pokemon.
they could do like a Zero Suit Samus kind of thing where they transform into Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y, or Charizard X and Charizard Y.
There's definitely
Wow,
gonna be some
that's a
type
lot
of
of work.
because I heard the story of I don't know if there's anybody cares about spoilers here, but I heard this whole entire story of X and Y revolves around Mega Evolution, like the
Hello?
secret of it. So I
Hello?
think
Yeah.
what
You're talking about
Everything-
Lucario.
Everything he said, I didn't hear.
Yeah,
What,
you're just like, the secret is, and that's a secret.
I said. I heard the entire story of X and Y revolves around the secret of Mega Evolution.
Obviously. Yeah.
And the other thing too
Yeah,
that's been
so,
confirmed
like-
is that Lucario is the first Pokemon in the canon history of Pokemon to ever Mega Evolve, because there's like a statue of him at the Tower of Mastery or whatever. So I'm guessing if they're going to introduce a character come X and Y launch day on October 12th, I'm guessing, or I guess it'd be the 11th, which would be the Friday beforehand. I'm guessing it'd probably be Lucario.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah, because I don't think they'd immediately show off Mewtwo, because I think too many people want Mewtwo.
I just saw something I didn't want to see.
What did you see?
I saw the champion of X and Y.
Oh, really?
Whoa,
I'm not-
whoa,
there's no way I'm
Keep
looking.
away from spoilers. Okay.
Whoa.
I saw all the gym
Champion.
leaders. I want to die.
Who wants to see it?
Not
Yeah.
now.
You know what? I may as well see
We're
it.
on the
Just show me.
podcast.
PC me that right now.
I'm linking it in here.
All right.
Alright,
All
there you
right.
go.
Ricky, are you back?
No!
Ricky.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I don't care. No fear.
Okay, you need to save this. Ricky, what's the next question?
Okay, so you already covered some.
What did I just look at?
Time out. Stop. Stop tangenting. Ricky, we got to get on point.
Yeah, so the next one is by a faithful listener and viewer, Mr. Fangs the Wolf. Shout out to you, baby.
All right.
And he says, "Hey, you kid."
No, he actually doesn't say
Excuse
that.
me? Excuse me? Excuse me?
I'm just reading what's in the email. Okay, so
Excuse me?
The first line says, "Giggle like a maniac."
So he's crusty. He's crusty to
I'm
clown now.
just reading what's in the email. So let me read the way that Fangs the Wolf would want me to read.
All right.
Hey, Japan Time crew. As you probably remember from Brawl's Smash Dojo site,
Oh my
some of the updates were music tracks. Unfortunately, we will probably not get music updates this time around, which kind of makes me sad. My question is for you, is that if you had the power to add one music track into the game that fits within the Nintendo or third parties that makes sense in the universe, what would you add? Personally, I would add the Hero March from Wonderful 101.
What game is that?
The one that
Okay.
just came out on Wii U.
What game is that?
Okay, you can kill yourself, Zeph.
How many copies did that sell?
Hey, I heard it only sold. Never mind. We're not gonna.
Yeah.
talk
Anyway,
about it.
it's off topic again. So
15? Oh.
wait, what songs would you guys want from different games? Like, I have a very clear idea of what I'd
I
want,
have.
but
Does it have to be an existing song, or is he like asking for us to like come up with something we would like? Because like a lot of Brawl stuff was remixes or like reimagining some songs.
yeah, I guess I would like to see some more remixes of things. But I think he's talking about songs that haven't been in a Smash Brothers game before.
They cover the gambit though. Like they're pretty detailed with
Yeah.
how many songs they can add and like the best ones. So it's time to just start reaching for the stars and put the theme from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in there.
Didn't we actually put the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in our project app?
I forgot what stage.
Smashville.
It
It was Smashville.
It worked though.
It works perfect.
It was stupid though.
But it was perfect. It was like Smashville was Bel-Air.
Yeah, it was really
Okay.
But
So
what-
with this question, I can list so many songs because there's so many that I like, and I wish I could put them all in.
Well, name one.
Well, one I said a bunch of times already was Isaac's battle theme from Golden Sun. I think that's just a stellar track.
Yeah, every time
And-
you ask me to put that in Brawl.
Yeah, it's so good. Like, how can you not like that song? And since Sonic was released, I might as well. It was from a Sonic game that many people like. It's called Sonic Unleashed.
Oh
And-
my
Oh,
god.
There's a
Who likes
that game actually that game actually has some really good music. And
Yeah, it
there's
does.
one theme. It's called Apodos Hub Night. It's the nighttime for that track.
Oh, okay. I know
And
that's the Greek town, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I
And
love
it's
that
like-
song. Yeah,
it's really it's just really good. It's just a really good song.
good.
Guys, I've got it.
What?
We don't need Shadow or Knuckles. We need the Black Knight from Sonic.
The song.
What's the Black Knight from Fire Emblem?
Oh my goodness. Can we talk
Oh.
about that a moment? The
What,
one.
what's the music like in Tales of
I want-
Symphonia with Lloyd?
Good.
It's very good.
Good.
Let's throw some of that in there. Why can't Lloyd be a character? I've always wondered.
Oh my god, I will lose my mind.
Me too. I want Lloyd. Wait,
You know,
who said-
I was
who said
I was
Cassie?
okay. I was talking earlier about like how they've blown their load as far as character announcements go, and how there's like no one left that would really generate any hype. I was lying. I was wrong.
Lloyd.
Lloyd, I've been wanting him for so long in Smash.
Yeah.
I think Lloyd is pretty possible too, considering he's popular
He's
from a
Namco.
Tails game that was on GameCube, and he's Namco, and we haven't seen the Namco.
I
rep
think we
yet.
need a
That
Golden
seems-
Sun character.
You think we need a Golden
Yes,
Sun character?
Golden Sun.
I'll take
Yes.
Lloyd over Isaac any day.
Mm, I don't know. Back to music. One thing I do want to hear, because I'm surprised they haven't put this in the game yet, is the champion theme from either Diamond and Pearl, which is Cynthia's song. Spoiler alert for people who haven't played Diamond and Pearl. Or if they would put the champion theme where you battle Red on Mount Silver. I've always wanted a really good remix of that, and I'm surprised we haven't really gotten one yet. So that's what I want.
The song I want is some really obscure Pokemon song. It's Route 10 from Black and White 1.
Hum a few
That's a
bars.
good team.
I
That's a
don't
good
want to
team.
hum.
Link me,
get
I'll
the
hum it.
song. Okay.
I can just
Come
add it
together.
in.
You can add it in, but it'd be more fun if I hum it.
Actually, Ricky, this would make a good ending song.
Okay. It's the,
No,
it's the
I'll
rock-
link Ricky that Sonic Unleashed song, and
No,
then he'll
it's better.
pick which one.
I want a Sonic Heroes dubstep remix.
Oh, this
Okay.
okay. This Route 10 is actually good. This is actually good. This is the one that's like da 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 da.
Oh,
da,
that one.
da, da.
Yeah,
That's
I've
a good
heard
one.
that
And
a
then it's like
million.
in the background. That's a good song. Good
The
choice.
claps.
This guy.
All right, so I linked the one that I really like.
Am I just humming these now? What is this?
No, okay. I think we got it. We're gonna put some random songs in here.
All right. So, want to move on to the next question then, before we get like too far away from this, because we've been going way off tangent.
We're basically in Ricky's vacation house now.
Pretty much. All right, so this time I'm actually going to link a question, and Zeph, I want you to read it.
Oh boy.
Why me?
Just do it, because I'm commanding you.
Okay, Aiden James. First of all, thank you for the podcast. They're hilarious, and I can barely wait for the next one. In your last podcast, you said Peach will be returning. I think it was the day after the podcast uploaded, Toon Link was revealed. Hashtag top tier.
Ignore that.
And now I have seen Sonic.
All right, I think we're gonna have to cut this podcast short.
Do you think the character revelations are going to be this frequent from now on, or will it just be a one-off situation? Another story. Another question. Sorry if it's tedious. Is Sakurai has already talked about the fact that he doesn't want clones. Do you think he'll change the moveset of Link or Toon Link to make them different? If so, how? Or keep them the same weight and speed differences as Brawl. Note the fact that the only projectiles we haven't seen photos yet is the boomerang, I think. Thank you again, QWERTY Ninja.
Okay. First off, before we start answering this question, Shofu, I am telling you right now, if you keep posting black and white spoilers, Pokemon X and Y spoilers, I will kill you.
She gained about 50 pounds.
Bro, I don't show Pokemon spoilers.
Ew! Help!
The cover magazine.
Help!
All right, stop. So in terms of character revelations, I think we talked about this. We're definitely getting a Pokemon reveal on the 12th, or beforehand, definitely. It's going to happen. We're getting a Pokemon reveal. But Donkey Kong was just delayed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't think Diddy Kong would necessarily be revealed this year anymore. I think we're still probably getting Zelda or Ganon in some form for the new Zelda game that's coming out for 3DS. I think that'll probably happen in December, whenever. What else is there?
That game comes out at the end of October.
Oh, end of October?
Pretty sure it comes out at the end of October.
That'd be crazy, because then we're definitely getting to Pokemon, and we already got Sonic in October.
Getting that confused with the new Phoenix, right? Because I got so hyped about that.
Okay.
With the trip. No.
Yeah, I don't really know if there's anything else this year. Maybe if Mario Party's still coming out, I could see a Wario reveal. Maybe.
Waluigi, please.
Oh, not this again.
I can see that happening, though. I can't really think of any other games that are coming out this year anymore because of the stuff that got delayed.
Have I had this rant on Japan Time yet about Waluigi?
No, please keep your rant.
Oh, wait, is it insulting Waluigi?
Yes.
All right, I'm muting my mic. Hold on.
Did you not? You're in the back room, and I'm sure you've seen some of the work that other people have been doing in terms of brawl hacking.
Don't even bring that in, because people are gonna start speculating now about like PM and all that. So don't even talk about that. I just wanted a lot of people want Waluigi in Brawl. A lot of people want him in Smash 4. People are starting to talk about putting him in Project M. And I just want to say that my personal opinion of Waluigi is that he's a terrible character and that he'd be a complete waste of a slot on the roster in any of the games, because he really doesn't bring anything whatsoever to the table. Like, the literal point of his existence is to be the Wario to Luigi. Like, that's it.
I'm clapping you right now.
Wario is like this anti-character to Mario, and like he has his own game series. You know, he had his own thing. He had a couple of game series. It's great. Waluigi, his sole purpose of existence is to be the Wario to Luigi's Mario. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all he does.
I'm not gonna argue this point with you, War Champ. Yes, yes, you're right. But at the same time, I mean, I still like Waluigi being that character.
Here we go. I feel it. Ricky is about to go ham. Okay. Can you guys feel this?
There's a reason.
He's gonna mega evolve right now. Here it comes.
This just kind of leads into.
I've set the stage, and let me just crack it down. There's a reason he's an assist trophy.
Let me hear it.
There's a reason he's an assist trophy, and that's why.
What's his reason?
There's a reason he's not a character, and that he's an assist trophy, and that was it.
Well, then you could say that about Little Mac and Isaac then too, and I guarantee you, Little Mac is almost. He's almost definitely confirmed to be in this new game.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm telling you, I feel like Little Mac. Well, Little Mac, I guess, became a little more relevant because there was a Punch-Out game released since then, and there hasn't been a Waluigi game. And I guess there's been a Golden Sun game since then too. So, For those of you guys who are listening, by the way, right now, it is literally just me, Warchamp, and Ricky because Zeph has left because of Waluigi, Coast is in the bathroom, and Shofu is looking up Pokemon spoilers. This is what's going on right now. This is what you wanted, to quote Prague. Is this what you wanted?
Oh my goodness.
I just straight up died.
Hello? I've returned.
Okay,
I just
we're
returned
done
from
talking about
death.
Waluigi, so you could return Zeph.
Okay.
And Shofu, are you back?
Yeah.
What Adam wanted to say before, or Coast, what he wanted to say before he left was, would Wario have been announced when Game & Wario was released if we were going by game releases?
Game & Wario was released before Smash was even announced, though.
That's what I said.
Yeah. So, are there any more listener questions, or I think is this good for the week? Because we went on a bunch of tangents.
I think that's it.
There was a. I don't want to call it a valid question in my chat from the stream,
Oh, well,
but there
read
was
it.
a question if we want to talk about it.
Yeah, read it. So, Warchamp, shout out the person.
Let me find it again. It's out of my chat window now. I'm very sorry. Whoever asks this, if you want to mention it, feel free and we'll give you a shout out. I can't, like, it's off my screen. It's like scrolled away, so I can't go back and check it. Yo, Ricky, are you here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Zeph, are you here?
Yeah.
We're all here.
Chauffeur, are you here?
Hi.
All right, good. We can have a nice discussion about this. Do you think there'll be any Star Wars characters in Smash 4?
Oh my
my
god.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Why in God's
Why did you
name?
do that to
Dude,
us?
dude,
What?
Obi-Wan is gonna be so OP.
He's gonna have 8 jumps.
No. Yoda!
Right,
Oh
what-
my
what
lord,
are
he's
you
gonna be able to
talking
hit
about?
from across the screen.
I come back and I hear Yoda? What the hell?
Warchamp, for a moment, I believe that was a good question, a valid question. For a moment, you had me. And then the second I heard Darth Vader, I'm just like, you moron, what are you doing? Oh my god. Okay, we gotta wrap this up, because this is getting into nonsense land. So, but thank you to everyone who sent in questions. There were actually some pretty good ones this week. So first off, before we wrap up, I just want to bring this up, and Shofu, you could put it in the show notes on the video when you put it on YouTube, is we now have a Facebook page. So a lot of you guys were asking about this a couple weeks ago. We've now made one. If you go on Facebook and look up Japan Time Podcast, you will find our Facebook page. There are going to be links to all of the pictures that we talked about on this episode, along with the trailer that we talked about. And we're also going to be posting the daily pictures there as well. So this way we could actually talk to you guys live as it happens when we get character reveals or stage reveals or item reveals, whatever else Sakurai chooses to show us off. Also, thank you to everybody who has been telling me and Ricky to make that channel. We are still talking about making it. We're still trying to figure some things out, but that is still in the works. And I think that's pretty much it. You guys just want to plug your Twitters?
Yeah, let's
At the real Zev.
I don't have a Twitter.
Official Shofu. I can't believe I just fell for that again. Official Shofu.
At Ricky Cocaine.
Ricky, go get!
At Warchamp7, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Hit
And
me
then
up.
Coast is definitely Coast Wank. It's still his Twitter. And then
Coastword at Hermosex at Coastwank at that's it.
okay. So Ricky,
What the hell is wrong
I'm
with
feeling
Oh,
because
no.
last week's episode. Wait, hold on. Last week's episode, people really liked Babatunde's story of how you two met, and I was wondering if Babatunde was still there, and if we could hear something more from Babatunde.
Babatunde died the same day that he told that story. Did you know that he was sniped? Do you think that they would let him actually escape?
Well,
Are
then
you that foolish?
that brings up something interesting then, because someone had mentioned in the comments the murderous intent of Ricky Cocaine to one Mr. Babatunde, and then the recording miraculously cut off. So I was curious about that, and I think you just answered my question.
Ah, man, the feds were watching, man. They found him. They waited for everything to be quiet because they know Ricky Cocaine is a man of the utmost power, so they can't possibly strike while Ricky Cocaine is awake.
Whew.
So you guys gotta understand something really quick, okay? All this time that I've been, ducking the cops and getting crazy in the streets, like, I've been doing it for a very good reason. Solely, actually, for the purpose of researching what's happening in this next game, for this Smash game. And I've deduced a probable method to maybe assert 100% what the next characters are going to be in order, confirmed.
All right, now this is actually an interesting closeout, and if this isn't something Star Wars related, I'm going to let you do it.
Okay.
Do you promise this has nothing to do with Darth Vader?
Why would it be?
I'm just okay, of course. Because all right,
Okay.
Ricky.
I'm not War Champ. Okay.
Ouch.
Yikes.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Shots fired right there.
It's rather unfortunate
Okay.
for you.
So I just need somebody to start me off and tell me when is the date that the next Pokemon game is going to be released.
October 12th.
A week
October-
from today.
October 12th. Okay. So, if you can follow me for a moment, and we can delve deeply into this. October 12th, 10-2-1-2-10-1-2. Let's reverse these numbers for a moment, okay? And let's think about for a second what happens when you have 2101. Exactly. Exactly. It is the 21st birthday in January of a man named Ricky Cocaine. Okay? Now, if you think about this, on my 21st birthday, what exactly did I do at Ed DeBevis? What I did was, I went and I ordered myself a hamburger cheese sandwich. And with that hamburger cheese sandwich came a waitress who disrespected me so much that I decided that the best thing for me to do was to hail a cab at 3 a.m. in the morning. Let's think about this for a moment.
Now
3 a.m.
let's talk about how
You
you said
two
hamburger
confirm.
cheese sandwich.
And why you got one at 3 a.m.
Let's talk about hamburger cheese sandwiches. Isn't that just a cheeseburger? Hamburger cheese sandwich.
All right, well, I think we have the title for this week's episode. I think it's going to be called Hamburger Cheese Sandwich. It's fantastic. Right there, episode 9. So maybe next week, Ricky could help deduce when we're going to get the next character using that. But until then, thank you guys so much for listening. Follow us on Facebook. Keep giving us 5-star ratings on iTunes. We're reading your comments. Thank you so much for everyone who's been giving really good feedback. Thank you to all our listeners. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Hopefully there'll be a Pokemon reveal. Until then, hashtag, what's the hashtag of the week, Shofu?
Hamburger sandwich.
Get
What is
money.
it?
Hashtag hamburger cheese sandwich.
There we go. Hashtag hamburger cheese sandwich to let us know you listen. Thanks so much for listening. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.